So we're going to look at a summer survival car kit, and stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you some more advice and tips of other things you could put in the boot of your car, but this is the essential stuff. So what I've got here is a rucksack. It's got a front compartment, middle and a back. Now you don't need a rucksack, you can use an old carrier bag, wherever, and really, and this is going to go in the boot of the car probably around about April time and stay in the boot of the car till the start of autumn, in which case I'll change then to a winter survival kit. So in the front, nothing too tricky, it's just got a torch, because you never know if it's going to break down at night time. And I say break down, it could be break down some other car, and cars do break down no matter what age they are. I've seen brand new ones who were broken down. The front compartment, because it's summer, definitely a bottle of water, 2 if you've got the space, but these will come out in winter if you don't want them icing up. And another thing, this might put a little smile on your face, is 2 bags of chocolate buttons. That's what I'm going to get. Now you can put in there Nutri-Grain bars, it's just something to eat, because I'll give you an example. A friend of mine about a year ago, going on the motorway, got on a junction 14 near me on the M1, and as soon as he entered the gridlock, and there's an accident about a mile up, and they were sat there for 3 hours in the sun. I think it's about 25 degrees. So you have to be prepared for silly things happening. The main compartment, got a cap to keep the sun off my head, and because it's going to be summertime, sun lotion factor 50 so you don't burn to a crisp, because if you're stood outside your car and you're waiting for either a pickup truck to come back, it might be a few hours, or it could be like, I give that example then, that guy on the motorway, nowhere to go, it's a gridlock, everyone's sat there, so windows are down, boiling away, or you get out the car and you burn to a crisp. So suntan lotion, sun out is essential. If you break down side road and you want to change the wheel, it could be raining, so get some gloves with you, get a rag to clean your hands, or you can also take a couple of rubber gloves so your hands get full of grease. Last thing I've got in there is a blanket, where you can put some light clothes in there, and that's basically the essentials that you're going to need for summer. And there's other things you can have. Now I put the blanket in there because I remember a couple of years ago doing a Pass Plus, and we're driving down the motorway, and if you ever break down the motorway, it's embankments go up on some motorways. I've seen this couple on the other side of the motorway, and they're sat on top of the embankment, and it's windy, and about an hour later we're coming back the other way, and they're still sat there, and it's windy. And if you're sat in the open, and don't forget cars going past there 70 miles an hour, it can get quite windy, quite loud, you're going to get cold. So get some kind of clothes in there to protect you, whether a coat or whether it be a blanket or some old clothes, and that'll protect you. Now other essentials that you want to put in the boot of the car would be jump leads. As you can see there, they are quite handy, jump leads, and they're not expensive. And all these things I'm talking about, I'll put links in the description. So jump leads is, just say for instance you've gone for a day out with your family and you come back to your car after parking up for a few hours and it's going rum rum. What's that? Engine's flat. It's a battery. And you ring up someone, the AA or whoever it's going to be, and say we'll be there an hour. It might be an hour, might be 2 hours, might be 3, depends how busy they are. But if you see other cars in the car park and you know it's a battery flat, get the jump leads out, go and approach them to say, can you help me out please? Someone say yes, someone say no, because they don't want to, if it's going to damage their car, they're worried about it, and just connect the leads. Now watch a video on jump leads, how to jump the car, so I'll put that below as well, and that will help you to understand. It'll take you 2 minutes and then your car's going then, simple as that. Another thing is a tyre inflator. Now I've used this over the last few years about 4 or 5 times, where I'm on a lesson and with my car it will tell me on the dashboard tyres going down, so I pull over and you can see it going down, you can do it, you're thinking oh god, and you know if you ring up a breakdown company it's going to be an hour or 2. If you try changing your wheel you're going to get covered in muck, and you're going to have to change tyre anyway, and you're thinking right, tyre inflator, inflate it up, drive 5 minutes, have another look, see how much it's gone down, and get yourself to a tyre garage and get a tyre changed, and it'll save you the heartache of having to wait for 2 hours or longer for someone to come along and change a tyre. And they're not dear. They're quite cheap to buy from online stuff. So I'll put a link for that as well. So good luck. Enjoy the summer. By all means, just enjoy yourself. But remember, take yourself a survival car kit in the boot of the car just in case something happens. Take care.